Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about, dissect, and discuss the opening of the remake of the Dawn of the Dead movie. I wrote down notes for this breakdown as I am not wanting to forget or miss out on any of the details that I would want to point out. And immediately the first visual scene is of people praying in a mosque. Now this scene, in part with the use of Johnny Cash when the man comes around, points to the idea that maybe the cause of the infection might be biblical in nature, maybe a biblical rapture. I like this idea as I can't say I've seen the use of religion or belief as a cause for infection in a lot of zombie movies. The only other series I can think of is the movie series Wreck.
I'll take your questions.
Is it a virus?
We don't know.
How does it spread? Is it airborne?
Airborne is a possibility. We don't know.
Is this an international health hazard or a military concern?
Both.
Are these people alive or dead?
Hold him down!
We don't know.
Is that true?
Before the CDC news conference, both a heartbeat and a flatline can be overheard overlapping in the background. I see this as a kind of two options that the infected could be, alive or dead. However, when the CDC man is asked on whether the infected are alive or dead, both sounds, the heartbeat and the flatline, both end, giving the viewer no true answer to this very important question.
There's a man going around taking names, and he decides who to free and who to blame. Everybody won't be treated all the same.
The scene with the reporter talking about the shelters that are compromised only for the teleprompter to stop working is beautiful. Almost obvious that all shelters will be compromised, but at the present, this only adds to the confusion of which shelters are safe and which are unfortunately overrun.
There'll be a golden ladder reaching down when the man comes around. The hairs on your arm will stand up at the terror in each sip and in each sup. Will you partake of that last offered cup, or disappear into the potter's ground when the man comes around? Hear the trumpets, hear the pipers, 100 million angels singing.
The next reporter, I'll call him Reporter 2, talks about the military or government plan going from containment to elimination, changing their stance that these people cannot be saved. The following scenes are riots and human-on-human violence with zombies in there too. The world is breaking down in front of our eyes. It's interesting to note that others have pointed out that there are actual real footage used in this opening. It's hard to find a true breakdown of these scenes, but apparently some of these videos are from the Los Angeles riots.
Multitudes are marching to the big kettle drum. Voices calling, voices crying.
He's been in constant
Some
contact
are
with
born
both
and
the
some
CDC
are
as
dying.
well as FEMA. No more press, no press.
And the whirlwind.
The use of both real and created footage helps blur the line between what is real and what is fake, which makes the opening of this movie seem so damn real. The following scene is of the White House. Most likely the president is in their bunker while a representative takes questions. It is plain to see that this is where the White House is lost to the infected, showing a breakdown of the larger government body in the wake of this infection.
Is in the thorn tree. The virgins are all trimming their wicks.
Stay back right there! A U.S. God, they're here!
Beasts, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him.
The last scene is of the second reporter and the infected breaching their room. Once again, not directly a religious connotation, but the last words said in this intro, not including Johnny Cash, are, God, they're here, which for me just adds to the idea that this may be a raptured-like event. And of course, the end of the song, truly cementing that we are in the times of rapture and that everyone is more or less kind of screwed at this point. Thank you everyone for watching this breakdown. It's kind of my first one I've done, and of course for spooky season I figured that this would be a very on topic breakdown of any sort of horror movie that I love and watch. Stick around for more in the future. I want to do more breakdowns. I think the next one I'm going to do is the 28 weeks later intro, because man, that's also really, really good. But this ends the video now. This is the end of the video now, I should say, and thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.